Takeover Tuesday Takeover. Love, support, grace, social activism, resources, and art. I am the assist, African support and strength, inspiration and success together. Always shout out to my co-host Nick Raw Cannon. Shout out to all the cannons, the whole family, my executive director. The executive director, you done went from the exec to the executive. My brother Miles, shout out to all my family, all my folks. You already know what it is. Shout out to Glock Aware, you know what I'm saying? Because we do this every Tuesday, 5. I gotta always let people know, like we call it a podcast, but this is really internet radio. You know what I'm saying? And I have a show on an internet radio station. So really, this is a radio show. It's a podcast, but it's a radio show. So I had a really good day. I got a lot done. You know what I'm saying? I got myself back in school today.
Congratulations on
You know what I'm saying? I got to call a couple people, let them know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I signed up for school today, man. It's like, yo, sometimes you had things happen in your life, man, and you just be like, the only response to this is to bust a move. You know what I'm saying? That's the only response to this. It's to do something better for myself. You feel me? Like really take it in and say, listen, I'm gonna do something better for myself on this one right here.
Yeah.
That's what my response to this is.
I mean, that's a part of living in your body. I mean, self-care. I mean, understanding what you need and provide yourself with that when you need it. You feel me?
Nah, definitely.
So yeah, that's something to be.
You know something that's crazy though? I just was having that conversation, and I'm gonna get back to, what I was saying, but I was just having that conversation about self-care. I'm trying to think who I was talking to, but they was like, damn, we was talking, we was like, in prison, you don't know that, but when you have a regiment, that dudes really never had. Me and a brother was talking yesterday. He was like, man, I never really paid attention to my hygiene like I was supposed to until I went to prison. It's just something like not everybody, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but a lot of dudes get a self-care regimen that they don't know that it's self-care actually. You know how they and I make jokes about it, you know what I'm saying? Dudes, you the block locked down and all you hear is everybody brushing their hair, putting their wig cap on, boy, putting stuff on their skin and all this shit. I was like, damn, this is crazy. I'm like laughing because normally to me, I'm like, I was taught to take care of yourself. It wasn't called self-care, but it was just like, keep yourself clean. I want them dudes, long as I'm dry and I ain't stink, I'm good. For real, for real. Yeah. I try to make sure I smell good, but that long as I don't stink, I can smell like nothing. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as I don't stink, that's the thing. You feel me? And I'm dry. You know what I mean? I'm cool. You gotta be clean, man. So but I didn't all the extra stuff, nah, I wasn't I didn't really get taught that per se. But coming to prison, you don't think that this is a place where you're gonna see dudes creating a regiment, especially where I know where cats come from. You know what I'm saying? That mentality of not washing for a week because you grind and not wash for a month. You in the crowd trying to get money. It just became a lifestyle of like motherfucker washing once a week because he on the grind all the fucking time. Yeah. Your hygiene is not that good if that's how you operate.
No, for real though.
So that's something when that was said earlier and that was said yesterday, it was like, damn, I do have more of an understanding, even though it wasn't called that's what I was doing. I had a self-care regimen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's important.
I had a self-care regimen. But let everybody know who you are first, bro.
Yeah, peace. My name is Stanley Morgan.
Stan the farmer.
Yeah, Black Farmer Stan.
Black Farmer Stan. At Black Farmer Stan.
Black Farmer Stan, yeah.
And he is the founder and executive director of Reentry Community Farms. Yes. I keep saying Community Reentry Farms. It's Reentry Community Farms. Yes. What's the address?
It's 4991 West Girard Avenue.
So what's the mission statement on that? What's the vision on that?
Yeah, so our mission is to provide community to folks coming home from prison that is looking to develop themselves through agriculture and urban development. You know what I mean? So we provide free education and workshop series for folks to come and learn and grow with us, and provide them with skills to equip themselves and feeling like they are beginner farmers that they can take with themselves, across their communities, or they can continue to build with us. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's dope. And then, ever since I first heard, met the brother, I bored in. I tell him, it's very clear, like, listen, I want a part of what's going on. Because one of the thing for me, amongst all the other moving parts of it that's really good and creates opportunity, is the fact that I know that putting your feet in the ground, putting your hands in the ground, it has it's a healing part to that. You know what I mean? It's a restorative part to that. So coming home to being on a farm in an urban space, you know what I'm saying? It works, and it's funny because it works for the same reason why prison started doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like taking you out of the building and putting you in places where it's more vegetation around, more animals, more grass. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of them things where, man, once I seen what was going on, building the tiny houses, you know what I'm saying? Learning the skill set, learning how to farm. You feel what I mean? Being self-sustaining. So for me, it's like this is stuff I talk about all the time.
As it should be. It should be talked about all the time. And as many of us, folks that look like us, me and you, and anybody, you know what I mean? First of all, we got to know that all people, anybody that's walking the earth, was agrarian people before any type of people. Like we understood what to do with land. Like we understood our relationship. We understood the value that land provided for us, and the value that we needed to continue to add to the land to continue to, withdraw or regenerate that value. You feel me?
Right.
But those are some practices that we lost. You know what I mean? So those are some things that we are interested in re-educating ourselves with. Like everybody, grandmom, grandpop, you know what I mean, is farmers. Like, I mean, has knew what to do with some land, whether we remember or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just about, re-educating ourselves as black folks, people of the land, indigenous folks. You feel me?
Nah, and for me is something that needs to be talked about a lot more when we talk about getting back to our way. You know what I mean? Because we do have a way.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? As Alkebulantian people, African people, people that come from the motherland, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do have a way. We did have a culture before here. So now coming here and it being like we starting from ground zero, or we starting from negative because we living through somebody else's culture. And a part of that was we brought a lot of the skill set that came with living off the land over here. And school became a thing because of the industrialization of the nation. You know what I mean? Which is a young concept, for real. The whole factory concept. Which goes right along with capitalism. So when you actually helping people, unplug. Which is needed. Like that's really needed. And even again, going back to the restorative part of it. You know what I'm saying? Being like your skill set that you learn it is also very therapeutic. You feel me? So like I said, man, what you offering, it was always a total buy-in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And then it's the thing of you being a Eddie's House collaborator. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So that's a beautiful thing because it's all about empowering people, man. That's the whole movement. It ain't nothing else.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't nothing else. I don't have nothing else to say after that. Like my whole thing, the whole movement is just to empower people. That's it.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's my thing. Like we can't. None of us can do anything by ourselves. So I'm definitely a big fan of collaboration and people meeting people and just building. Like, you know what I mean? They call me a farmer. You know what I mean? I do my thing on the land. Like you know what I mean? I know how to grow some food and develop the land and cultivate and all that. You know what I mean? But I'm mostly a metaphysical farmer. Like I like to sow seeds in my community. I like to build with folks. You feel me? Like, rap, and then come back later on and water them seeds. You feel me?
Right.
And you know what I mean? So a lot of people like take me with a grain of salt because you know what I mean, because I do move around and do a lot of things. You feel me? Because I'm out here fighting for us, and you can tell, you recognize it.
Definitely.
You feel me? So yeah.
I definitely appreciate that because I respect the moving around.
Yeah.
And I feel like for a minute my thing was like you gotta come outside. Like during the pandemic, it's like I understand what they saying and I understand the things that are happening.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, you still gotta come out here and see for yourself.
You got to.
You gotta find a way to come be outside. Because you can't address these issues from in the house.
Yeah.
We all in the house saying what's going on. No, you gotta come outside. So that was my thing, and that's still my thing. But that's a part of it, like moving around, seeing in real time. I don't watch a whole lot of news.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? If at all.
Me either.
I really don't watch a lot of TV, period.
Yeah.
Even on the phone. Like I check a few stories out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my phone be going through it and I ain't even on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just sitting. And I definitely look at stories, but not how it's like TV. I see people watching stories like TV. It is the new TV. You know what I mean? And it is the new news and all of that good stuff there. So it's like I don't even get time to do that. I be a lot of places in real time.
Yeah, it's important to be a lot of places in real time because there's a lot of shit happening, and it's always like, things that's continuous to happen. Like,
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the shit that happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it takes slavery. It might not be a good example. I mean, the shit ended, quote unquote. What happened the next year and the next year?
Right.
200 years later, like
for real.
You know what I mean?
Like, I feel like we more enslaved now than we was even then, bro. Because it's like we do it to ourselves at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, our brains are geared to do it to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that for me, that's being enslaved. Is like, during slavery is like it was clear and present. The whips, the chains, the brutality, and it's still brutal. It's still brutal when you start looking into statistics and things of that nature of how this thing has unfolded since the emancipation, the changing of ownership that went on between the South and the North.
Yes.
But it right now it's more of a. It's like you weaponize against yourself now. Like the system goes on within you. You self-check. It's like miseducation of the Negro, He was explaining it in the 40s. Carter G. Woodson was explaining it in the 40s. Like, listen, with the teachings that the miseducation that's being given, I don't have to tell you to do these things. I don't have to force you to do these things. You're going to do them on your own. I done tricked your brain up to make you do it to yourself.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, that's crazy that now you are actually enslaved. Before you was a captive because it was clear and present. You had the choice to fight it however you was going to fight it. Go along to get along. Suicide. Go at them because we did all of them. You feel me? All of these is like different ways to fight. So it's the same now, but it was clear and present what you were fighting. Now it's kind of like a motherfucker that's in the street that can shoot at you and a tell on you. You feel me?
Yeah.
A motherfucker shoot at you and a tell on you. Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck? But that's all a mental game that's been played. It's an engineering.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely engineering. Yeah, it is. So, and that's what that's what we trying to do.
Right.
As a collective is reverse the engineering.
Exactly.
That's been done on our people.
Nah, I got you.
Feel me? And that's by farming. Not ingesting a bunch of that shit that we watching on the news, or that, you know what I mean, or a bunch of those cliches, or a bunch of those things that they try to program and us tell us about who we is. It's like, you know what I mean, what you were saying, coming outside, you know what I mean, connecting with folks, you know what I mean, getting your feet dirty.
Not letting it be virtual no more, like
real rap, like, you know what I mean,
like that. Like now, I think is like. Just make that a component.
Yeah.
Just make virtual a component. Like just make hybrid, everything hybrid.
Yeah.
So we do got to make some time to see each other. You know what I mean? To be face to face, to get some of that nonverbal communication.
Yeah.
You need nonverbal communication.
Mm-hmm.
You know, make us a little bit more observant. Our social interaction will be a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, because we could pay attention. You know, because every time a person misses a cue, a social cue from you, a nonverbal, I don't think that it's always. I know that it's not always intentional or on purpose. It's just that we don't have enough of that communication where you're able to kind of read a room. You can come into, you know, my brother was saying something earlier about people playing too much. You know, shout out to my man Kane. People playing too much, you know what I mean? And he was like, you know, people come in on some spazzing out shit. They like, come pictures or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, always come and pull up. My hands a little, you know what I mean? My man always, my brother user always come and pull up. I was like, I ain't see this boy in a minute. Then I seen you at the party. I was like, all right, he around. He around, man. What's up, man? This is one of them Jones where it's like you have a journey on this show. You've told people a certain amount of things, and it's like this is how long this brother been home. This is what he was doing straight from the door. This is how things move and shake. Yeah, so is it stuck on something? But it is one of those things. He come home, we getting the joint done, and I'm like, man, he like, I'm already in the truck. Yeah, I got my own truck. All right, cool. Then he day trade, and I'm like, man. Then he like, I'm gonna make this next move, and I like the fact that he has. I like the fact that he has liberty, if that's a good word, to move around after being restricted. Because I've been telling people a lot lately, more like I'm honest with myself about not wanting to sit still.
Oh no, that's my
you feel
thing.
me?
I hate sitting still. Like, and I was talking to bro about that the other day. Actually, yesterday.
Wow.
That I gotta fight the urge to just stay in motion. Like, it's hard to sit still. It's hard for me to sit in the crib some days. And I gotta fight myself and tell myself, yo, you don't have to go nowhere. No, you don't. Like, you don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, today is an off day. You can stay in the house and chill. You know what I mean? You can binge watch something on TV.
No.
Yeah. Like, you don't have to be doing something at all times. But being that we come where we come from, we feel like we've been down, we've been stuck for so long.
Yeah.
We just can't wait to just
I
go.
got you.
We can't wait to just go. Yo, I got to be doing something at all times.
You know what one of the better feelings is sometimes is like, you know how, not saying that people don't believe you, but it's like when you be explaining something to people and you know they may not have the experience, and it's like it's like they believe in you. Like, I don't believe you would lie to me about it, but I'm not really getting it. Because a lot of times I could talk to people that really care about you, but they don't get it. When you be saying something to them, they don't get it. In their mind, they like, you can sit your ass down whenever the fuck you want to sit your ass down, if you want to sit your ass down. That's what they thinking in their head. I be feeling when I tell them, they be like, no, you gonna burn out. I be like, nah, I love what I do. It don't stress me. I feel like my personal life stresses me way more. I'll burn out from my personal life before I burn out from my professional life, even though I always tell people it's really the same thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I really love what I do.
Somebody told me, like, yo, you don't have fun. I'm like, yo, you don't understand. Like, working is fun for me. Like, yo, like the fact that I couldn't do anything for so long. The fact that I got the opportunity. I look at work as an opportunity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I look at that, yo, I got an opportunity to work. Yo, I'm healthy enough to work.
Yes. Yo, you know that be a real thing. And people be like, I be like, no, not from work. I ain't gonna burn out from work.
It's the other.
It's gonna be the personal life. It is what it is. Now that's something that I've been having consistent conversations about, just women, man, and I always be like, that's not something I want to turn the show into, because everybody on the relationship conversation, and it's kind of like I was telling my daughter earlier, I was like, what I be hearing on Instagram and seeing is people do make valid points, but that's what the search is for. The search is for the response to a valid point. You know how many times it could be replayed. If everybody start clapping, if everybody be like, that everybody looking for the next hottest analogy. You feel what I'm saying? Like on these shows based around relationships, the next thing that you saying, if y'all just did this, everything will work out. So as a sister that I sent my daughter, I don't know what the name of the show is and none of that, but she made a point about women looking for security while men want respect. A woman wants security, a man wants respect. Now I'm like, that's true, but that's one part of it. I don't know no man that'll tell me. He might say at the end of the day, just respect me. But if you ask him what's sustaining his relationship, he wants way more from his woman. You feel what I'm saying? Just speaking for men. I'm not even going to speak on the other side of it.
I think men want respect in all shape, forms, of fashion. It's not just in a relationship with a woman. Like, yo, men have died for respect.
Right.
Like, yo, if you disrespect, and this, it's not just, we try to put it all on the black diaspora. Like,
right.
It's just us. It's just African-American men that without, no. In the South, they got a culture. They did duels and everything for respect. Like, if you disrespect somebody, oh no, we got to go out here and do it. In the Wild West, oh no, you disrespect me, we got to go. You accuse me of cheating? What? You on that? It's respect for men has always been
right. But is that the thing?
No, but it's not everything. But
that's what I'm saying.
It should be known.
Is that something that is like I'll lean towards that more than anything else to stay with a woman? The fact that, because you know, we all know respect come with a lot in terms of how a person moves with you for real. You know what I mean? So I understand what she's saying, and I'm saying it is true, but I think that it's limited. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of it. But respect is
also personalized too, though, to each and every individual.
What you call what respect is to you.
Because like everybody got their own threshold of what disrespect is.
No doubt. So I was going to speak towards that. That is, you know, that's a heavy topic. The women, men tip. You know what I mean? But I feel like if we take it down to the individual in respect, it depends. You know what I mean? It depends what each individual is coming with, the type of trauma they didn't experience, and the type of healing they didn't allow themselves to go through when they meeting the other person, and the type of time they're gonna allow each other to experience with each other when they're in relationship. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But just think
with
about
respect, on the respect.
As you got older, what you view as disrespect has changed. No doubt. You feel what I'm saying? No doubt. So it's always a journey. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, that's crazy because for a lot of us, it don't change, and that be it be like, oh, you still, but it don't. Some dudes is still on the same. Yeah. No, it's still on the same thing. What you view as disrespect is still on the same thing. But more to the point of what they're doing with relationships as far as like Instagram and all that. Like she said that, and it's like everybody is looking for the next great point to make, but you not trying to address the issue for real. Like you're not trying to talk about this in a fully solutional way. Everybody trying to again get the hot line. Like we was battle rapping, everybody you want the but in the academic world, the response would be, damn, that was very profound. What you just said was very that's how but that's what we be searching for. You feel me? And I don't think we trying to really get to a real solution. It's just something to talk about, keep feeding the discontent. You feel me? I mean, for me, it's like a lot of complaining, man. No, listen, because for me, it's like it's like what people still do, but they used to do it a lot with the issue of race. Because race is a visceral issue. Whenever you talk about race, people respond in an immediate way, like wherever something is about race. So what you had was a lot of people just fanning the flames, so you can get responses and get people watching and get people talking and debating, but they start playing with it and bringing only certain people who couldn't really articulate the issue, right? But what I start understanding was this was the way that you could discredit the people who can articulate themselves, because the issue becomes, why would you come down here to try to express this point with these people that you're gonna wind up going in circles with because they not intelligent enough to understand what you're saying? That's why they brought these people here and gave them a platform.
And a lot of times,
you feel me?
Like I say, people don't address the issue. They bring up a lot of straw man,
right?
And go off.
That's the entertainment value. That's the entertainment value without saying it.
But that's what I'm saying. If you looking for real solutions, the internet probably ain't the place to find
No.
it. Or like Instagram probably ain't the place to find it.
Nah.
Like if you already looking on there,
Because you can't find a 5-minute solution.
No, it's
A
no
1 minute solution.
Nah.
What's the longest a video is on Instagram normally? Like, I know you could watch like longer Johns and the reels and all that, but the normal people watch something to be about 5 minutes is long.
Right.
If you watch something for 5 minutes, that's probably long on Instagram. So it's nothing you can solve in 5 minutes. You can't, because everything that we dealing with is layered. You know what I'm saying? The complexities keep it away from that. So if you could just pick little pieces that have fires with, you got a whole bunch of episodes to sell, but you ain't solving nothing.
Well, that's what you said. If you could pick a little piece to have fires with, that's our society right now.
Mhm.
With capitalism, that's what anything like our school systems, all that shit. Like it's like putting out little fires.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, and not really addressing the full issue. It's
The
just
actual
we gonna
issue.
deal with this one, but you know what I mean. I get it on a macro scale,
Mhm.
but on the micro scale, it's like it's a bunch of this shit. Like we should be figuring out ways where we can change lifestyles.
And that come back to farming.
Yeah.
That come back being self-sustainable.
Yeah.
Like really creating spaces where you distributing. You know what I'm saying? You producing and you distributing, and you got multiple people doing this on different levels, and people got different skill sets.
Yeah.
So if it be like, I'm never gonna go hungry because I'm a carpenter, and me and Stan, that's my man. Whenever he needs something built on the farm, I build it. He makes sure I always got food coming to the crib.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
My man over there, he fix cars, so he makes sure the tractors and all that is running, the trucks is running. He never have to worry about food. Then I got folks that can work on the farm. People can learn how to farm and go to their own farm. Y'all can grow a particular group of things. We can grow a particular group of things and move back and forth, barter like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And we talking about that on a hyper local scale.
Exactly.
Like everybody in every hood, somebody in everybody's hood know all of those things that you talking about. Know how to grow food, know how to fix cars, build shit, all that shit. And it's just about just really organizing them little subgroups in each motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know what that'll create? A self-sustaining society.
No.
Like I said, it'll be self-sustaining where you now you don't
Right.
Scared of that. People
you
scared
don't
of
have
that
to take
because it's like
anything
where the money
outside
gonna
of
come
that.
from.
And shout out to Dr. Wilson, because he always be saying to me, we could create little college campuses. Like we could turn, because college campuses are so self-sustaining, they got everything they need on them. And it's a small little place where everything you need.
Yep.
And he was like, why you can't turn our communities into that? Why you can't do that?
Instead of just complaining and pointing fingers at. I
But
mean,
that's the
pointing out problems.
weaponization. That's the weaponization. Hold on, I'm about to go to the. This has never happened before. I gotta go to the bathroom.
You never went to the bathroom?
Never.
Boy, you a machine.
I've never had to go to the bathroom during the show.
No, I'm not doing it. Go ahead.
So what type of work you do right now?
Oh, all right, right. Boy, we're gonna explain it. All right, I've been on the show a few times. Throughout actually the inception of the show. Okay. My brother is like a producer, a founder of the show. Yeah. I did 22 years. Okay. And a couple months in prison. Yeah. Came home. First I got into the restaurant business. Then I got into the trucking business. I started driving for a company. Then I got my own truck. Yeah. Did that for a while. Got my money up, and then I started. I learned about the stock market and how to like trade stocks, try to day trade and all that stuff. So I wanted to get into that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to buy my time back, so I got a little more time. Yeah. So over the past year, I've been on the road trying to stack up the war chest, so to speak. Chest. Yeah, and I just have enough money to trade with. Yeah. So now I'm like a full-time trader. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas I'm trying to have trade sustain my life. You feel what I'm saying? So now I can just get money out the stock market and hopefully, and just live my life. Like all the money I get out, everything that costs my life, my rent, my car notes, my insurance and everything. Right. I just get that from the stock market. Right. You feel what I'm saying? While the assets that I accrued while driving trucks, I can just sit them and just try to let them grow. with interest and all that stuff, try to let them grow. So that's where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Where I got a little more time to come through, check Rue out, try to check the station out and everything like that. Put a little more time into that. Yeah. So I've been trying to be on my stuff. I came out with a purpose. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing that I don't really have time to waste. I ain't say I wasted 22 years, but I could have learned everything I learned in prison. I would have rather learned not being in prison.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah. No, that's real shit, man. I get what you're saying. Yeah, man. But more power to you. Like, you hit the ground running in the right direction.
Oh yeah, because being that I got locked up at a very young age, I was like, you know what, I got to get mine on the back end. So I come back, I always get on Rue about working out and all that stuff, because he be in and out of working out. You know what I mean? Because being that we did all this time and there. You get 3 meals, you get proper sleep.
Yeah, and it's easy.
You feel what I'm saying? You get all that, so you gotta be diligent on trying to maintain that out here. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, you're not going to do everything, but you still want to have some sort of exercise routine. You want to put something into your physical form. You want to try to get some form of regular meals and some form of regular sleep. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's one of the things that keeps us grounded while we in there, because people don't understand that, you gonna get some sleep in there. Like, you going to rest every night. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I try to just get on him, because he be in and out. You know what I mean? A lot of times he want to help everybody else and not help himself. You know what I mean?
No, that's important though, that we have people like you reminding us that, because like I've been home 8 years. You know what I mean? I did 4 years. You know what I mean? But when it comes to that regimen, I fall off left and right. But I got the farming thing going on, but it's hard for me to stay consistent in the routine of like doing something for my mind and knowing that it's good. Yeah, doing something for my mind and all that. You feel me?
Yeah, but no, actually, farming is a good thing to do though.
Yeah,
like,
no doubt.
And you can stay active doing that.
Yeah.
Because at one point in time, he was a big guy. And I mean, he was like really in shape and everything. Right. You know what I mean? But
this boy, I heard him when I was in the bathroom. I already knew a shot was gonna be fired when I came back out here, and it's understandable because I'm out of pocket. I'm really out of pocket, but we had this conversation today, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got up this morning, like, I be up every morning at 6. I was on some chill, rest, relax stuff, and I really could just get up and start working out. I be doing something important. I be going to my emails and following up on reports and all that type of stuff there, but there's still more space and opportunity to go work out.
No, but I just think, being that we've been in prison, I think we all took something from there. Yeah. And we utilize it out here. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think like the regimen, the structure, I took that out there. Like, you know what? I can try to implement, if I can implement the structure, not of prison, but just the structure around your life and being disciplined and use that out here, I can focus on that and I can see where it takes me. You feel what I'm saying?
The reason why that's a profound a profound statement is because a lot of what we talk about now with doing nonprofit work, community work, is like we need to have our own systems. We need to have our own systems. And a lot of times what I'm reflecting on is, even though I hated it, they made it work. They had a system. I don't like it. I didn't like it. But how you have to have a system to have 8 out of shape, 9 out of shape, probably over 35-year-old men controlling a yard with hundreds of men in it. Like, they standing in the yard with these men, clear opposition. You are the opposition. You're the cops. You're here to keep me here. How are y'all controlling this whole yard with 8 people in the yard? Because they have a system. The system comes with a gunman somewhere nearby, maybe 2. But you have a system of paperwork. You have an order where people got to be in certain place. People got to be in certain places at certain times, and it's non-negotiable. When it's time for it to be over, it's over. Everybody, it's a system to how it's all emptying out, and where you going to the next place.
And you see about how like, they got different characters within the system. They got the ones that's personable. That, yo, how you doing? They try to talk to you and getting good with you. Then they got the disciplinarian. They got the authoritarian over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everywhere you go, like, because I've been to so many prisons, and I would just see like, yo, hold on, man. Everywhere I go, it's the same routine.
You got the fake lazy ball. You got the ball that do everything to the letter. Everything is to the letter. You gotta do everything. Then you got the ball that's he really probably is incompetent, but it's a place for him. They need him because he's somebody that makes you comfortable and make you out here. He cool. No, he's not cool. He's lazy and incompetent. He's only not writing you up because he don't really understand the paperwork. He got an 8th grade education. Just because he white don't make him. I know you looking at him and you think he's smarter than you, but I'm telling you that's not what's going on here. And I remember dudes beating write-ups and all that because these boys really don't know how to write. Like the hearing examiner be ashamed to give you the paperwork.
He's probably
you know what I mean? Because you gonna read, you gonna read it like this nigga dumb as shit. This is how I beat this joint. But it's a regiment that really taught me in real time while I'm reading books and stuff about how things work historically. I was in the middle of a system, so I know how important they are and how you control people with them. You know what I'm saying? What your outcomes are, that's what you want them to be. But systems work. So when you say that on a personal level, like that's something I'm definitely on that. That's why I went down here and, you know, got myself together today. That's going to give me more structure. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with the workout shit. That's why I got up this morning like, no, I'm out. Yeah. And I'm going to be up tomorrow morning like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you 100% correct about that.
Yeah, I agree. For a long time, I ain't fuck with systems. Like, and I'm going to keep it real. Like, I mean, not even like trying to align with any of the, you know, popular
religions, way of life,
religion, spiritualities, and nothing like, you know, with the astrology joint. But you know, I'm a Gemini, and sometimes like I don't really fuck with the routine shit. Like I don't really like to be in routine a lot. You know what I mean? But as I get older,
but you farm.
I'm a farmer, right?
That's a routine,
and I had to learn that. Yeah. So I ain't fucking routine because in the ways that it was introduced to me. So I told you, I'm in a rebirth. I'm like 8 years old now. In my rebirth, I learned that the reason why I ain't fuck with a lot of shit is because of how I was introduced, how I was, you know what I mean, how I was carrying it. You know what I mean? So once I like redeveloped a relationship with some of these joints that I ain't mess with, you know what I mean? It feels better. It feels different. Like even with brothers. Like, I ain't really mess with these many brothers on the regular like that. Like, you know what I mean? It was, you know what I mean? Because my whole relationship with, you know, with my mom and, you know what I mean? Her whole relationship with men and all that. You feel me? So it put me in a different type of position when I would cross paths with men in my younger life. You feel me? But now it's a practice of mine to deal with and build with brothers in the ways that I build with them now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get into a pattern where you're dealing with people on a different level, you and sort of like you actually build them with people. Like, yo, you're giving to them, they giving to you. It's different than when you young and you interact with people. You taking from everybody, and you feel like everybody trying to take from you. So the interaction is gonna be different. The energy is gonna be different. You're gonna approach it differently. You know I mean, when you see somebody, it's always. Fuck the thing. You know what I mean? You're always on that type of time instead of just being like, yo, what's going on, brother? Like, yo, how can I help you? How can I be of service? You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It's a different energy.
Yeah.
No, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? You already. No, but I'm definitely, that's my man Trap Man King, you know what I'm saying? We was just talking about the whole stop playing with people, you know what I'm saying? People don't know how to read rooms and all that type of shit. And it's like motherfuckers be on, they like, you need social interaction skills. Like you need that. I say this a lot because it's a real thing. If you're not around people, if you're not talking to people, your social interaction is slipping because you're losing your mind. That's really what's happening.
And you thinking everything.
You know, when you saying that this person awkward because they haven't been around people, It's the reason why he's awkward because he was on the way to losing his mind, his or her mind, because they were away from people. They weren't interacting with people.
Yep.
Not saying that you don't need alone time.
Right.
I'm talking about when people put themselves like in solitary confinement, shit that can happen with single moms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where you're literally trapped in the crib with these kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking care of these children 24 hours a day. You have nobody in there on your level to take care of you, to talk to you, to run nothing by. Everything is these children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then we be like, damn, these chicks out their mind. Yeah, they are, actually. They are. That's one of the reasons. You know what I'm saying? No, you good. You good. That's one of the reasons. But what I'm saying is we have to socialize with each other. We have to.
Mm-hmm.
We're social by nature.
No, real rap. I believe that.
And that's why people don't have these social interaction skills. So they'll walk in a room because you so used to being by yourself and the slipping, you can't read the room. You can't tell. Everybody here happy as shit. And you really come in here on some, go in the bathroom like everybody happy. You like, I know I'm mad as shit. Let me go in the bathroom real quick. So cause I can read the room.
Mm-hmm. Or
You
you
feel what I'm
or you
saying?
believe the false reality that niggas don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, all right, yeah, like everybody moody, everybody be going through their little shit for a time.
Right.
Spend some time with motherfuckers. Allow motherfuckers to get over that shit and be like, all right, yeah, I fuck with this motherfucker.
Nah,
Like,
everything is fatalistic,
Like,
bro.
Nah, see, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we all got different gifts and all that. Now, like I say, being personable and sociable, yo, that's what I'm lacking at. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, I came home, I got on my shit. I ain't got no problem working. I ain't got no problem grinding. I ain't got no problem setting goals and trying to achieve them. I ain't got no problem transitioning from one thing to another. You know what I mean? Like, yo, when I feel like this,
I can jump over this joint right now and y'all never see. I be like, hold the fuck up. I ain't never see this nigga again after he left. Yeah, I really be on that type of time. Like, I really can be like, yo. And I love the shit out of y'all. And it'll just be like, yo, I'm out. I'm see y'all.
I'm doing this right now.
Like, yeah.
And whatever I'm doing, I got a thing where I go all in on it. You know what I'm saying? So I told y'all, all right, look, man, I'm cool. But I'm about to go on the road for a minute.
Right.
I was gone for 7 months. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm out.
Right.
That's
the type of.
Can't understand like my personal things I gotta do.
Yeah.
I'm no benefit to none of y'all. I'm no good to myself. I gotta build myself. This shit is for us. It ain't for me. It's for us. Nigga, like when we sit down and build, but we talk about like when you remind me of something I need to do personally for myself, I know you're doing that for me so I can be stronger for the collective. You feel what I'm saying? Because we move for us. And when niggas get on that level of understanding, because everybody ain't on the same level of understanding.
Hold up, brother. What's up, man? A lot of people don't get that. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that gift right there. That sometimes you going away to build yourself is still trying to help other people.
I be trying to explain that all the time, bro. Like, listen, I'm gonna give it all to y'all. Like, seriously. Damn, but give me the space, bro.
Just being around me. Like you violent because you around me.
Exactly.
Bro, if you don't got, I don't give a fuck how many niggas it is around me, part my language, because I know you like to maintain a certain integrity, especially when talking about black people. So I apologize for that word, but niggas be on bullshit, bro. Straight like that, bro. Like niggas don't want nothing. If I'm in a circle with 100 niggas, bro, and only 2 of them niggas want something, I'm rocking with them 2 niggas. I don't, bro, none of y'all niggas necessary. What are y'all here for? Like, niggas get money and get their homies chains instead of putting them in a position to earn shit. Bro, I earned this. You got earned it too. And if you fuck with me, you gonna understand that I ain't built this for the fall. Every boss gotta work. Understand the system and be a boss. I can't be a boss till I learn this shit. Speak on that, like definitely getting in this job. Before it, I say this shit all the time. I say this all the time. Before getting in this job, I felt like this is my only education. Now I'm having this job.
Pull the John up right there. Because we only got like 10 minutes. I got to be on time. I got to be respectful of my other brothers. There's another show behind me now. You know what I'm saying?
But,
Want to make sure I'm respectful of their time.
My fault, y'all.
You good?
Damn. Oh yeah, like getting this job now. If my homies are calling me, they be like, they know, like, all right, I give them bread every time.
Mm-hmm.
But then it be a joint. They see what I do. They be like, all right, bro, I need to work with you. I need to get some type of job, bro. Like, what's up? And they understand, like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't, cause I'm heavy, I like communication heavily. So I might not text back, call back, but then everybody know, like, when we see each other, it's all love. It's always good. And if you need something or if you need help with something, they can always call me.
Right.
So that's definitely a good connection to have.
No, man, definitely.
We only giving out opportunities now. No more money. Don't call me for money. Nigga, I got jobs. I hire you because you know me. Not giving out no more
Empowering people, bro. Empowering people, bro. That's what true power is, man. The ability to empower others, man.
Nah, like, all right,
You know what I'm saying?
like my man said, he didn't get into like different religions and different ways of life and all that stuff, and it's cool. But you can also like galvanize or cannibalize and take something from each particular one.
No doubt.
You feel what I'm saying? Because like Garvey is one of my favorite people in history. Elijah Muhammad, like they say some of the same things. Yo, you gotta master yourself. You gotta correct yourself before you can help other people. So like self, family, community, like in that order. You feel what I'm saying? So once you get yourself right, then you can be of service to your family. You feel what I'm saying? But if you not right, you just gonna be a burden. You feel what I'm saying? You just gonna take.
That's all it's gonna be. You're a liability.
Yeah.
That's the best way I could look at it. You become a liability. Is either you an asset or you're a liability. That's why I started getting that in my life. Like either I'm an asset or I'm a liability. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah. No, yo, one of the reasons why I moved in jail, how I moved in jail, bro, is because I was like, I don't never want to be a liability. I don't want to be a burden on your life. I don't never want you to be like somehow, some way. When I was in this situation, I was a drain to you. You feel me? Because as a man, I know I'm supposed to be in a role as an asset, so I cannot be a liability in this situation. You feel me? So that's one of the reasons why the book reading was what it was. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, damn, I at least gotta have some information.
I never wanted, like, one of my goals in there was when they said guilty, I took like a month off from everything and just thought, and I was like, yo, I am not gonna be that dude in jail that when you call, you get this, this. This nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I had it because some unfortunate things that I seen before I went to jail. Like I seen people pass people letters around. You know what I'm saying? People reading people letters out loud. And this one I really had no connection to, like, I'm in the placement and all that, but I didn't really have any connection to jail. None of my homies, no family members, nobody was locked up. So I understood jail, but I didn't understand it, like, you know, of course now. But I wasn't one of them dudes that was going in and out of jail and shit like that. So I had an understanding. But I seen it. I seen that side of it early, like with women too. Like, damn, this man writing you. And then I don't know, because the other thing I learned once I was there was we be on bullshit too, because I'm a dude. So it'd be like, bro, you talking to me like I don't know what we do and I'm a man. You're acting like this woman is the only one that participated in some fuckery between y'all two. Like you was the ball before you. No, you wasn't. I know you wasn't, because I'm a man. I know how this shit go down. So stop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Don't do that. So although I seen that gory detail with women passing a man's letter around, I also know men who had life sentences and told women they had 10 to 20s and kept telling them the parole board is hitting them. So, bro, I do know this shit go both ways. Like, women, you know, we try to tell the story of women being so vicious, but, bro, I've been there with the dudes. I was there. I seen it. I watched it. I seen the stories. I seen the lies. I seen all of it. Like, damn, bro, why'd you know that woman? You know what I mean? That woman think you coming home.
Yeah, to yourself.
Why that woman think you coming home? And she holding it the fuck down. Her story will never be told correctly. You know what I'm saying? Not by you. The story that will continue to be told is that they don't ride. They not loyal. I'm like, dude, you know you got 30 to 60, bro. Why are you telling her you coming home? Like,
You know, good time, earn time.
Yeah, like all the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? What I told the woman, I said, listen, just let me get through my appeal process. You know what I'm saying? And she couldn't. So I learned a good lesson right then and there. But it was cool because I was like, go ahead, do what you gonna do. You're not driving me crazy in here.
Oh no, I had to focus on prison.
Yeah.
When I went, I had to focus on that because
You're not driving me crazy
I was-
in here.
I was young.
Months in the county. Months in the county. Before I went anywhere, it was over.
Yeah, when my girl, we broke up.
No, but I
Definitely
was
early
cool
in
'cause
the
I
county.
would watch dudes pick up the phone
And go
argue with the
crazy.
phone all day. And
All day, bro. That was one of the worst things I ever seen in my life, bro. Dude sweating on that phone, yelling and screaming at this chick, bro. It's going off at 9 o'clock. There's nothing you can do about it.
You in the bed.
Don't just talk to her and enjoy. I think that's why I do it now. Like, just enjoy the time that you with her on the phone. You got your time on the phone, bro. Don't try to extend this moment. It's not gonna happen. You gonna be hurt. She gonna hang this phone up and Boy sitting on the couch because he know how long jail calls is. So he chilling, watching the game.
Yeah.
You know, he letting her get the call off. He respect it. You know, he's sitting there respecting it because he know once it's over, it's over.
It's over.
And I'm around. And my name not Jody because I respect you. She respects you. That's why I know about you. And I'm gonna get out the way when you come home, but she's not gonna get out the way. So don't be upset with me. This a real shit though. Like, this how I look at the world. So I never was hurt. Never. It's like, you want to get married? I'm doing 20 years. How I'm gonna be upset that you want to do something with your life? You want to get married? It didn't work. But hey, you had the experience. That's what it was. Like, shorty really. I remember J Pay lettered me like, I ain't gonna be able to call you no more. Me and the boy Chris, I was telling you about we gonna get married. And I'm like, all right, enjoy your life. I love you enough that I want you to be happy. I got about 11 more years left. Why the fuck would I be mad at you? You know what I'm saying? You did, like, why would I even go tell somebody this bogus ass story and I got 11 years before me and you gonna be able to lay in the bed for 2 nights together? For 1 night. I got 11 years before you can get 1 night to lay with me. You feel what I'm saying? So why would I be upset that you trying to attempt to get married? Like, why? That's just how my brain works. Yeah, hell yeah.
No doubt.
Hell yeah.
No.
Oh, hell yeah. That's all you can ask for, bro. It's like, this is what I used to tell women when I was upstate. Like, listen, the only thing that I'm concerned about is what we agreed upon. If you said we and you just gonna write letters to each other, you don't really know if you're gonna be able to come see me or whatever, all that. So visits is off the table. That's not an expectation of mine. We can't necessarily talk on the phone like that. Your money, my money, however, cool. We talk every once in a blue on the phone, we writing each other. I'm not gonna be writing you about what the fuck you doing and all. I'm gonna be writing you about shit about you. Like, damn, how you doing? How was school? How was the kids? That's what I'm asking you about. Relationship shit, I don't care about nothing that you got. What was you doing last night? And I don't need to know all those details. You know what I'm saying? We communicate how we communicate. Now, if letters and visits is a part of it, then I'm gonna take that. And our time is when we in the visiting room. And when you leave the visiting room, you in the world. I'm going back to the cell and I'm going back to jail. I'm in jail. I never really left. This was enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? But once I go back, my shit is geared back. I'm in the cell. I'm going to take a long ass nap because that shit always be emotionally draining. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take a long ass fucking nap and then I'm back at the jail shit. I'm not going to be like, man, I wonder what she doing right now. I don't even want to call you after the visit for real. Call me when I get, no, I'm all right. We cool. Go ahead. Live your life. Because boy could be picking you up from the prison. You know what I'm saying? This shit real, you know what I mean? Listen, bro, and you know what I don't do because I go crazy? I don't even think about that shit. And I do it now. When you're not in my presence, any woman that's dealing with me or ever deal with me, when you're not in my presence, I'm not thinking about nothing.
Man, look, I just try to.
I'm serious.
I focus on the positive, man. I focus on.
I'm not
what
thinking about
what
nothing.
we enjoy together and everything.
Right.
Everything that outside of that,
Nothing.
you know what I mean,
I don't have no
That's
speculation,
part
bro.
of our emotional
I don't have no
trauma.
speculation because the other thing about when you leave, I got so much shit to do. I'm fully invested in the next thing I'm doing after I leave you.
Just being honest, some niggas don't get there until about 5 years.
Yeah, I mean,
Some people don't come to that realization that you gotta have that level of like, understanding of what's going on, because niggas still be living in the dream, bro. Especially dudes that got like 7 to 15, shit
man.
like that.
Oh, it's about that time he done switched the camera up on me. That was the alert. That's the alert. You got 5 minutes. We got to be out of here. Listen, man, I really appreciate y'all, brothers.
Yeah.
This is also a re-entry show. I tell people this is a resource show. This is also a re-entry show. You know what I'm saying? You always going to get real brothers telling real stories. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means. And we got the data to support it. But this is PSA, Philly Service Announcement, Takeover Tuesday, Takeover Love, Support, Grace, Social Activism, Resources, and Arts. Shout out to the Queen, Raw Cannon. Shout out to all the cannons. My brother Mal, my brother Mark. You know what I'm saying? This was our official ball to come whenever we ain't have a guest and we get good ass conversation. Like this shit is how it's supposed to be. But listen, man.
What we needed.
But listen, man, I appreciate y'all. We about to slide up out of here. Good looking too. That's what we doing.